Hello, everyone. It's Jeremy once again. Um, I've been listening to a lot of different talks today and stuff. I've been working in my shed trying to get it set up, and I like to do stuff with my hands. And so I've been out in the shed working all day today, kind of listening to some different talks and things like that. And I came up with something that's not on my list that I wanted to discuss with you guys today. It is being you. I mean, I talk about all sorts of different things, as far as motivation goes and goals and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, be you. Now, I live in a rather small house, which I love. It's great for me. That will change when me and my girlfriend end up getting married. Got to move into someplace bigger, fit all the kids and everything. But I don't care to have a big house. I don't care to have 1,000 cars. I don't care to have anything like that. That's me, though. I don't need that stuff. I want to live on I think I live on the perfect piece of property personally. Not a real place to build a nice house on this property because we have a huge lake on it. But I would want to live somewhere like this. And this is not an expensive piece of property. Like I said, we live kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's very inexpensive to live here. And I love it here. I really do. But if you want to live in the $1 million house, that's you. Do you. And so I think Gary Vaynerchuk puts this one of the best ways. He's a very hardworking, gung-ho, energetic person, but he says if you don't want to make $100,000, $200,000, $1 million a year, don't. If you want to play on softball teams 3 days a week and be home by 5 every day and have your weekends to yourself, do that. That's absolutely fine. You're probably not going to be a multimillionaire, but if that's the life you want, you don't need to be a multimillionaire. So I want you to do you. I want you to truly think about what you need. Me, I want to speak. That's what I want to do. I want to talk to you guys. I want to actually see you in person. I want to teach. If I could get this going to where it's a full-time job and I could support myself and my family doing just this, that's what I would do. That's what I want. Yes, there's speakers out there that make tons and tons of money, but there's also speakers out there that can barely scrape by. So yes, there is a certain point where I have to make it. It's the way it is. I have to make that much money to be able to cover my bills and, have a nice, comfortable, cushion in my life and things like that. But it's not $1 million. It's not $2 million. But being financially secure and financially independent would be nice. I wouldn't complain about it. But that's me. And you need to do you. And this is kind of what brought this up. The other night, I was sitting with my mom, and we were sitting there watching Lottery Dream Home. And we watched one episode, and the guy was looking at a $700,000 house, and that's what he wanted, and he had all these stipulations, so on and so forth. And the next guy was actually looking to spend no more than $150,000 on a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. They were moving out of a single wide trailer, but that's what they wanted, and that's kind of how I am. Yes, you might be the person that if you had $1 million, you would want the $600,000 or $700,000 house. Me, whether I had $1 million or not, I don't want that house. I don't want that big, huge house. I like the smaller houses. I like it's easy to clean, it's easy to maintain, it's comfortable, but I don't spend a lot of time in my house. I spend a lot of time out in the woods, fishing, things like that. And so that's what I need you to consider today. I need you to think about that. Who are you? What do you truly want? Having $1 million is a fun thing to say, but what are you going to do with it? Are you going to be the one who goes out and spends all $1 million and then you're like, oh crap, now what do I do? You're going to be the person who hoards $1 million and never uses it? Think about that. What do you truly want? I mean, that's what all these videos are about, is getting you what you want, not what I want, not what I want you to have. Because I want you to have whatever it is you want. So think about that. I mean, really sit down and think about it. What do you want out of life? Do you want a Lamborghini? Or are you comfortable driving an old truck like I am? Do you want a 10,000 square foot house? Or are you okay with a 2,000 square foot house? Are you okay with going to the Bahamas 4 times a year? Or are you good with going to Florida once or twice a year? Think about that. So that's what I want you to think about today. Another short video, but it's been bugging me all day. Listening to all these videos, you've got to grind hard, you've got to bust it, you got. No, you don't gotta do anything. You do you. If you want that $1,000,000, get out there, bust your butt, get out there, work hard, work every day until you have it. But if you want to play softball 3 days a week and hang out with your kids and have your weekends to yourself and you're good with making $40, $50, $60,000 a year, do that. There is nothing wrong with that. I'd love having a barbecue with my friends and just hanging out, drinking beer, shooting the breeze, doing some fishing. I love that. But I'm also here every day for you guys, busting out these videos because speaking is what I want. At the end of the day, that's what I want. Doesn't matter the vehicle I drive. I love my old truck. Doesn't matter the house I have. I love the house I live in. What matters is that I want to speak. I want to teach. That's what I want to do. So thank you guys for listening to me, and be yourselves, please. And if you guys ever need anything, let me know. I love you guys. I'm here to help you guys. It's the only way I'm going to get better. It's the only way you guys are going to get better. So let's get better together. Once again, be yourselves, I'll be me, and we'll all have a great life. Thank you guys. Have a great night.